Hey, Seekers. God dang it. Where are my AirPods? Case. My bad. My bad, people. These damn AirPods. Listen, it's raining, so this is the look you get. Hi, guys. Okay. Everybody get in here. Come on now. Everybody. I love y'all. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, listen. People have misconstrued my community post. You're carrying all your devices. Good for you. Thank you, Effie Bug. I've been outside. It's raining. We're trying to work on the van. Oh my God, so many amazing things out there. But it's raining again. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Love you all. You're not black, Sen. You're here. You're here. You're square. Jarrell is working out. Good for you. What's with this chain? What a day. Now listen. The last 2 times I covered MFW, right? They restrict my video anyway. So there's that. They do. YouTube restricts it. Boom. That's that. And I'm not saying I'm all for the monetization. Well, what's happening is the content that I've been covering is not the content I like to cover when it comes to MFW, because I know there's a fine line between fun and not so fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the fun. Make me laugh, but getting all involved in this arena of her relationship, and in the end, did you see what happened? Did any of you seen what happened? Because I can show you. I've got it pulled up. You seen what happened, didn't you, Casey? See? Didn't Matthew come in our chat and pretty much tell us that it was all going to be worked out on Tragic's live stream? But Tragic wasn't aware of that. So people aren't very happy. Holy. Yeah, last night was nutty. And see what they did, Kim? Yeah. You didn't see it. I can show you. So Tragic was talking to Orange. And people in the chat were like, hey, Orange, la la la. Like, he came in, right? He didn't have his camera on. Then, during that moment, he says something about get away from the camera. Because he was about to turn the camera on. People are like, MFW's there. He's like, no, I was talking to my dog. And I'm like, oh my God. So the chat was all, what's going on, right? And we already know, over and over, history has shown us that MFW, you know what I mean? Like, they try so hard. Right? Yeah, they got... So, this is the moment, and then we will pan away. Because, like I said, I get this stupid restricted every time I cover her acting crazy, crying, carrying on, F-bombing, MF for this, MF for that. It does trigger people, okay? And I get that. There are people that are in recovery, people that have gone through recovery, and sometimes she can trigger those people. And I care about all of you. And I'm not here to trigger you. I'm trying to follow a story. But then it got, like, the end result, I was kind of like, what a waste of time that was. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the screaming, the crying, the carrying on and then people are like, they did this together to make money, and look at all the views that went around, and it's like, I don't want to be a part of a lottery, right? I don't want to be part of some lottery. Like, it was just too much. Now, I like when she mows the lawn and cooks and shit like that. I don't want to be a part of the shit show. There's plenty willing to participate. And they had people all over the place, right? My stream, your mama's stream. And I get it. That's the wave, right? But it just started getting like sad. It got frustrating. And that's not really what I like to do here. I'm trying to look for no madness. And then she was playing my reaction. She's F-bombing me. She's yelling at me. And that's the thing. If it starts to get too much, because we don't know what was going to happen. And I should have known it was going to go off the rails. I should have known that. This I do know. Right? And, yeah, it just became, you know, people that were telling me that you know, they're recovering, and then people say, I'm leaving, I can't take this. And I'm like, this isn't the energy I want. I mean, it was a soap opera, but sometimes it just gets too much. So, yep, Alpay had to leave. So I care about you guys. And I kind of built my channel on reacting, but in a funny way. And sometimes, like, calling out bullshit. But to get all sucked into somebody's relationship, which this is like, you know, in real life, when people are going at it and you take a side and then they get together and it's uncomfortable as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'd be like, y'all work your shit out. And that's what I told Matthew when he came in my chat. Work it out. Do it in private. What are you doing? Yes, I did too, Talio. I seen some of that old stuff, and I'm like, ugh, here we are again. So I'm going to play you the finale, and then we're going to get back to the fun shit. And it will include MFW, but not when it's all about this drinking and crying and raging and screaming. I mean, I was like, whoa. But then, of course, we seen where it went for 3 days, and some people get a kick out of all that. I really don't. I don't like seeing people cry, hurt, angry, upset. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's something simple. I mean, I don't know. It just, the whole thing turned back into the drama community of bullshit and lies. And I definitely don't like that. The manipulating, I don't like any of that. Cook says, I don't watch any MFW. She's a hot mess. Yeah, I mean, whether it ever changes or not, I have no idea. But I'll tell you, man, the girl knows how to create drama, does she not? With that, you got to give her. So anyway, I'll show you what happened. So here we are on Tragic's live stream. Okay, there's Tragic. There's the live stream. There's Orange. He was like, you could tell he was not, you know, he's trying to make everything better. And then the chat went nuts. I'll let you watch the chat. And then you decide if, you know, it was all real or not. Yeah, it makes you feel stupid. And then it makes you feel like, what the hell, man? Why did I even bother? You know what I mean? Like, there's just times where you go, sometimes you're just like, no way. Anyway, watch the chat. So people are already starting to go, what's with him? Why is he defending her? Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
Guess who just walked in my house?
Oh, shit. This is when the chat loses their minds.
Oh, God.
What are you doing?
Oh,
you doing
my
an
God.
interview with someone? I know what you were doing. I listened to you. That's why I came over.
She
Shoot
just
off.
fucking walked right into my fucking house.
Was this? Did you have this pre-planned?
That's what the chat starts to say. They're like, I told you he was a fake, like this kind of shit.
I did not. I talked about earlier
I thought you were
with
just going to
Hussey.
porn bomb me.
No, I talked about earlier with Hussey that we were going to get together afterwards. And I told her I'd get it together afterwards after I told her. She knew I had the interview at 2.
I knew, and I was listening, and then once you said
What the fuck?
the sex was great or whatever, I was like, all right.
That
On
was,
my way.
that was Carlos that asked that question.
Yeah, so she, here,
Hello, can you stop showing? Well, I'm trying to put away my boobs. Yeah.
do you have something you want to say since you're here now?
No, I have nothing to say to tragic.
Oh, okay. So,
I think you were way too involved in this. I think you why you care so much, tragic.
What do you mean? We've gone back and forth on the internet. You came into my DMs and said some horrible stuff. So yeah, I've been
So what?
upset.
I said some horrible shit. Like what? A year ago? You're still held up on it? What have I
This
ever
was
done
like
to
2
you?
months ago, 3 months.
Anywho, so they go at it. And that's pretty much is the wrap. The finale is they're back together. Now, however you feel about it is the way you're going to feel about it. But we kind of had a spoiler alert because Orange came in my chat when we were live earlier and he said to watch this live stream and that at 2 o'clock and that they were going to work it all out. And so he had already told us ahead of time, in my opinion. I wasn't even surprised that she showed up because I was thinking, they're probably going to go live together on Tragics. And that's what happened. And then all those people that were Team Orange literally flipped the script. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a lot of people felt that way. Lisa W. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I got restricted on both of those anyway. So, you know what? Delete. Honestly, and now it means nothing now, right? Because it was like an energy sucker at some point, and I was like, yeah, Raccoon Man's like, we got trolled, and maybe we did. Maybe we did. Welcome to the YouTubes, right? No, I got restricted from ads, yeah. Restricted. Both of them. Because, you know, she cusses so much. And Angel Glass, like, I don't do this kind of drama. Yeah, when you get into the drama community, it is intense. It's kind of like when you watch a trial, like Letitia Stouch. You're drained when it's over. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I felt about it. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I mean, I like to cover her when she's mowing the lawn and doing funny shit and cooking. Yeah, but not that kind of stuff. Because, like, even Yaba doesn't buy into it anymore. She'd just be in the chat going, aren't you supposed to be crying at this point? Right? And so Yaba don't even play ball. She just says funny shit in the chat. She's always done that. When Katie was with Steven, I remember she was crying in that truck in the driveway. And I remember Yaba coming in there and go, oh, great. Now we're crying in a truck. I mean, it's just funny. Yaba knows how to make it funny. So I don't want to be invested in that because it's over. They're together. So ta-da. You know what I mean? Spoiler alert. Yaba is a hoot. And she knows Katie better than anyone on YouTube. Tammy K is like, I was never invested with her or Foodie. Yeah, I don't really get invested. I like the humor. Like, I want to find some funny shit. But, like, last night was off the rails. And then it just, ugh. Right. In 2 weeks, they'll be fighting again. So, it worked with Steven. But I don't know if it's going to work now with Orange. Because Orange, yeah. All those people, you know how pissed they are? Because they invested in it. Even YouTube Rejects like, I'm done. In the chat, I'm done. Yeah, so I guess next time it won't work. Yeah, that's true, Raccoon Man. Right, the whole alcohol part of it is draining. Yes. Foodie did a grocery haul. Okay. Yay. Surprise. Let me guess, a bunch of junk food. I don't invest in anything, but when there's something like hot topic going on, I'm like, what's going on? And then sometimes I go, oh man, like you got this sequence, this thing that builds up and then it's like what just happened. And I'm like, man, yeah, S-Jam, he's a whole wreck right now. I'm not even covering him. Yeah, and trying to trigger people and audiences and hate, and I don't like that shit. I mean, the performance was epic, but you know what I mean? It's not worth the views to me. But we will still find fun, and I'm still gonna get, hate from people. That's fine. I don't mind that. I just have to make decisions for the content on my channel. And after it all ended with that today, I'm like, you know what? They're all broken records, right? Same shit, different day. Yeah, these are our stories. These are our soap operas. Yep, for sure. But when it comes to like, you know, raging and drunkenness and drug use, even with Foodie Beauty, I was very uncomfortable when she was greened out because I'm like, I'm not here to trigger people. I'm here to laugh at the stupidity or see where the story ends. Well, thank you, Kim. I do try, I do. Sometimes I'm just like, that was fun, but I don't want it on my channel, so there's that. Now you know the end result, right? I ain't over here collecting cash apps and shit. I'm over here just trying to watch my soap operas with my little family. Some love them, some hate them. You know what I'm saying? Well, saying, yeah, Amberlynn Reed, nothing's changed 10 years. Wash, rinse, repeat, right? But in the end, the only glimmer of something is we've got Foodie Beauty who may have to leave Kuwait, and we got to see if she don't, right? Because then we're like, are they really married? Is she never going back to Canada? Like, what's happening? Effie Bug, thank you. You make my day better, all of you. And I'm not like just kissing your ass because you come here. It's because you understand. My goal is no madness. Now, we may cover the madness as it happens, but I decide in the end if I want to keep it on my channel or not. Chantal has the ability to suck people back in, too. Some of these creators are, they're okay with being train wrecks and shit shows because it's just about money. And that's fine. I don't mind covering it when it's happening, but whether I keep it up or not is something I have to decide if it's worth my while. Jan, thank you for being a member for 34 months. I love you too since 2017. Is Tammy in here? My wrench. Tammy, I have a question. I sent you an email. So there's that. Tammy's busy, right? She's busy. Have you guys been paying attention to what's going on in the country? It's nuts. From Florida to California, it is nuts. Of course, I stay away from it all, and then all of a sudden today I got too much information. I'm like, this is sad. Yes, I use grown-up words, and I don't pull punches, and I don't hate people. Not that, tell you, but the whole border thing. There's some real heart-wrenching stories, and then there's some scary stories. It's nuts. It's all nuts. I don't understand. Yeah. You think MFW's next blow-up will be in 28 days, the lunar calendar? Possibly. No, it is not funny at all what's going on. It's heart-wrenching. I mean, I've seen this one guy, he ate cactus. No food, no water. and they were pulling cactus needles out of his lips and his tongue at the border. The border patrol was. I mean, it's just things could be done so much more humane than what's going on, but I can't get emotionally upset about it because I can't fix it, and whatever's gonna happen is put into the hands of those. I don't understand why we don't have organizations to do things right. Yeah, actually, I am waiting to hear the trumpets, you know? I mean, but there's going to be many wars before then. So, many wars. I don't know what's happening, but protect yourself. Anywho, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine. Why do these addicts have such big hug boxes? I'm thinking maybe, okay, I have my own theories, okay? First of all, there are a lot of people out there that have empathy for people that are either struggling or selling a good story, right? There are people out there that have empathy, and they're empaths of the 10th degree, right? Their life may be, I don't know, this is their last chance in life. I call it, maybe cramming for the final, right? You're going to do good deeds for somebody struggling. Possibly. We see it all over the TikToks too, by the way. Families living in their car, right? People just get a hotel room, right? And you don't know if they're really living in the car. But there are people out there like that. That's the saints that walk the earth, right? You tell a good story, people, they're gonna, bleeding heart syndrome kind of stuff. I get that. And it's hard to differentiate between crying wolf and reality anymore. It really is. So I say if people want to support somebody, they just fall in love with them, good for you. Don't care. And then you've got the, call them what do you want, the train wrecks, the, just can't seem to get it together, or mental illness people, use their channels for that. And then you've got people that want to expose them. You got people, like, I like to watch them and see if they expose themselves or if they glow up and life gets better. But I don't know. Sometimes it's exhausting because I don't even want to do that in real life. I don't even want to try to figure out what people are doing in real life. I just like to watch it, hopefully get a laugh. Like, I like a good laugh. And if I'm not laughing, then shit's gonna change. That's the truth. And like, even during Foodie Beauties, when she met up with Nodder and started getting involved in the, the drugs, let's just say it for what it is, right? Well, thank you, Khalid Muhammad. Free Palestine. Prayers to Palestine. Even Yaba walked away. Because there comes a point where you have to decide what content you want on your channel. You can't just cover something to get the views and make the money. Sometimes it's got to be about morality, and I just don't want this on my channel. And because people always say, if you're on YouTube long, money will change you. It won't happen to me. I've already said that so many times. I've proved it. I may cover something and go, you know what? Nah. I don't want that on my channel. I've done it many times. Click, delete, don't care. 6,000 views, 10,000 views, I don't care. Click, delete. But in the moment, it's like, what's happening, right? But then when you can go back and reflect on how bad this got, and then these two just didn't even care. Yeah, that's gotta go. I don't even want that on there. I don't even want to look like someone who was a fish on a hook. Nope. And Yaba was smart. She knew. I'm glitching or you're glitching. I'm Wi-Fi. Am I glitching? I'm bored. Bored. I am. Friday night, bitches. And here we sit. I'm glitching. I'm glitching. Damn it. That's YouTube. Is it better? God dang it. Okay. I'm gonna reset my modem while I've got us on hotspot. Hold on. Bastards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Fuck it. Plug it in. Alright. I'm going to let that reset, and then we will switch back over as soon as it shows it's back up. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I never want to change, right? Money doesn't influence me. None of that stuff. It really don't. You know, when it comes to YouTube and stuff. I mean, look at me. I'm not even plugging my store. And I don't have any orders. I've had 3 orders in 3 weeks. I'm not complaining, I ain't whining. If you want to shop, shop. I'm not going to plug everything. I'm not going to shove shit in people's faces. And I didn't want to shove the MFW orange insanity. Well, I did, but now I don't want it on my channel because in the end, everybody might have been trolled. And then you all look like fools. Not interested. So, yeah, I mean, I like covering her when she's doing, like, you know, mowing and fun shit. But I ain't covering that stupid shit anymore. Thank you, Shady Bougie. We've been around since Steven and Katie days. We met in Katie's chat, did we not, Shady? Yeah. We used to, like, yeah, remember all that hell? We all live and learn, yeah. It got to be a lot, absolutely. And actually, I was, like, exhausted last night after the whole, you know, reacting and then telling people that, like, I'm a supporter of hers. No, I'm not. I don't support any of that shit. How many times do I have to say, I can't stand an alcoholic? And it's to get people to, you know, come over here and be like, or be in the chat, Shelly loves Katie and all that. It's like, I ain't playing that game. I'm not playing the game. It ain't happening. I pray she gets better, but if she don't, she don't. Like I said, I couldn't save my friend. Why the hell am I going to waste my time on a stranger on the internet? I'm not. End of. Yeah, it went from 0 to 100, right? And then she purposely spent 3.5, 4 hours reviewing my 45 minutes of reaction. Wasn't even listening to it. Didn't figure it out in its entirety. She did that to me once before. Put me up on her big screen TV in the living room, right? So everybody would flood to my channel and draw their own conclusions. And a lot of it was shitty. Just stuff like that. So I don't play like that. I know exactly the game, and I ain't playing it. Well, and that's the thing, is I had good points. A lot of people had to turn it off because she got absolutely... And then when Yo Mama came on, did you hear one F you, Yo Mama? Right? She does it on purpose because she don't want to hear what I have to say. On purpose. Because I piss her off. Yeah, and that yelling at people shit. that face-to-face shit wouldn't happen because it wouldn't happen. It's easy to do it on the YouTubes. But in real life, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have no idea, Talia. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go live when she's drinking because it gets too much. All right, let me see if all the lights are on my modem. Yes. So I'll try to switch over and see what happens. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be a pawn. I'm not going to be a pawn in the drama community. It's not going to happen. I like to watch my soap operas, react to them, and you're not going to showcase me to treat me like shit because you're pissed off at me because you don't like what I say. Oh, well, boo-hoo. She can go out, hurt other people's feelings, but her feelings get hurt, and it's a 3-day show. Yeah. 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 For real. I don't care, though. I really don't. I was just like, oh, God, I see. Trust me, I've been manipulated by better. No, I don't send her money. Oh, my God. She made that up. Literally. There's 2 live streams. One, it was her birthday. And I said, if we react to her, any cash app I get is going to go to her birthday. And it was, okay? As you can see, there's no cash apps. There's no super chats, right? I'm not one of those channels that makes that money, okay? Then, the next time we did it, why did we do it? What happened? The electric bill, Orange left her, the electric bill. And I said, well, any cash apps I get, since I'm covering her, but as soon as we quit sending money, so come on now. You just watched that, Tampa Girl, when they made up on Tragic's live stream, or what? That was it, 2 times out of 7 years. But now I'm an enabler. I don't know what I've been called. It doesn't matter. Everybody's watching money on YouTube. I'm confused too, Tampa Girl. I know one thing. That won't happen again. Just won't happen again over here. All right, let me try to hit my Wi-Fi. So there's that. It was all crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really care. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I just said, you know what? You know what I mean? It's the YouTubes, people. Yeah, that stuff would happen with Steven all the time, too. And she made bank off of all that shit with Steven. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be where, you know, I'm not going to be the channel where I agree, hate Katie, love Katie, I ain't playing that game. Y'all are emotionally involved, I'm not. So I'm not going to be that channel where, you know, like, you know, FFG got all the Foodie Beauties ex-members and haters, and then now they're in there just all, yeah! I don't do that either. So there are plenty of channels that absolutely cannot stand Katie, and I'm pretty sure you can go over there and air your grievances, but I don't hate her. And I also don't love her, right? Because that's weird. But if she does something funny, you know what I mean? Yeah, because that's what happens with the flow. Well, we need somewhere to go. Hey, we can hate her over here. This ain't the channel. Sorry. It's just entertainment to us. Yeah, it's just entertainment. It's that simple. And that's why I'm like, we're moving on for a while because we seen how it ended. Make up your own conclusions. Don't really care. Don't care. It was a setup. We've all been duped. I don't care. Maybe, maybe not. Don't know. Yeah, so listen, we like to follow stories, do we not? And I just wanted to clarify this, like, let's talk about it all, because it really didn't affect me in any way except for, shit. Okay, got it. Uh-huh. So there is no good guy in this situation, right? They're completely content together. There you go. They're completely content. Jamie, start it over. You'll see exactly what happened. Shelly's saying she doesn't want to cover MFW anymore because they're back together. That's not what I said. I only want to cover, like, when she's mowing and cooking and doing stuff like that that's funny and entertaining. I ain't into the boyfriend thing, right? I'm not falling for the boyfriend thing. It's not happening. That part, no. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Because I just went off the rails. I mean, everywhere. It went everywhere. There were so many people involved that it was like, wait a minute, it's a show. Yes, they're back together. She wants to cover happy stuff only when... I don't understand. Yeah, the relationship stuff was exhausting with Steven, right? And then, like, when she would get into it with Doug and you felt bad for Doug or you felt bad for her, like, it just... I don't like that part of any of it. It's like, I don't watch, like, Vanderpump Rules. Because in my mind, it's all scripted. It's a show. So I can't be like, oh my God, he did this. And I'm like, what am I doing? What if this is all scripted? What am I doing? Right? Like, how can I react if none of it or all of it's real or none of it's real? I don't know. Yeah, and the Nader and Chantel thing. That was actually fun up until it wasn't fun. I don't cow tip either. You're right. Let them fix it on their own. Right? That's why I told Matthew today when he was in my chat, I'm like, either get back with her or walk away. What are you doing? And then, basically, end result was they got back together. So look at it. Look at everybody running around for 2-3 days. Like, for real. But it got intense. And I think it's because of the alcohol that it gets so intense. And I don't like that. Like with Steven and her. There were nights where you were like, what is happening? And I don't want to go back to those days. It was exhausting. No, Jamie, I didn't. It's still sitting up in my craft room. Still sitting all up in my craft room. I heard about 10 FU Shelleys last night, and I'm like, all right. Yeah, I like happy, funny shit. I don't know why. She goes off on me because she don't like me. I've known this for years. Two drunks can't get along for long. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, last night was exhausting. So I may feel like this today. And then, I don't know, in a few days I might be like, I'm not going to judge, but I'm sitting back right now. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I mean, I don't want her to like me. I just don't want her to tell me to F you, F you. Be a grown-up. And say, I don't agree with you. But F you, F you. I'm like, yeah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right? Cool. I don't get why she goes and looks for someone that treats her like that. Really? You don't get that? Who's she gonna find? Doctor? Lawyer? Who? How long have I been watching her? Probably. How long, Shady? How long we been watching her? 6 years? Maybe they successfully moved out of the honeymoon phase into a real relationship. There you go. There you go. And yeah, that was last night, Sweet Caroline. Yes. She still got it up, so you could go watch it. And I've had a few runarounds with people when they're alcoholics and they're drunk and verbal abuse. And yeah, that don't sit well with me. She won't say enough you to your mama. She said he was hot and he made her laugh. And he was saying the same shit I was saying. How about that? Someone just, loves, yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, I don't care because, the next day it don't mean anything. I've had many people in my life like that. And I'm like, you know what? Why am I even, what? You know what I mean? Like, make me laugh or fuck off, right? You can't make me laugh, then it's stupid. Oh, she said it to him towards the end. Well, I fell asleep because I was over it. Yeah, Caitlin, and that's the thing is I don't want to be one of them channels that get you invested in shit like that. I really don't. I just don't. I mean, when you start covering something and you're like, where's this going to go? My gosh. Right? And then all of a sudden you go, okay, I don't like where this is going. She's turned on me many times, cats and hats. She doesn't really like me. She don't. And I'm cool with that. Uh-huh. A man named... Oh, you went and watched A Man Named Otto? I haven't seen that. Yes. Yeah. It dragged you into deja vu. And that's the respect I have for my audience. And when enough's enough, we don't keep it going. It'll turn into hate. It'll turn into something we don't want it. The best thing you can do is walk away. Just walk away for a while. I've done that. I've walked away for years. And it's just the same thing, different relationship. And I'm like, no, I can't. I just can't. I just can't. I remember before, and it was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ugh. 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 Like, I like to have a good laugh. And maybe I've got some, I don't know, maybe you could say some old resentment. Perhaps. Where it's like, if I start feeling like this, I'm out. And that whole crazy, worrying about somebody crying and caring about, oh, this is gonna set you back. I'm like, not doing it. Fool me once. No. Yeah, cats in the hats. And Foodie's not like that. Foodie will always try to think of content. She does do some shitty stuff once in a while. But in the end, Foodie is just, in my opinion, more, how do I even say it? Likeable. I mean, there's times Katie's been likable, let's be honest. But in the long run, when it comes to covering one of my soap operas, I'm probably more invested in Foodie, for sure. Yeah, Caitlin, that was crazy. I beg to differ. I know, gal. What are you going to do on the YouTubes? Right, life isn't a popularity contest. Help where you can, walk away when you can't. Yep. Thank you. That is beautiful. Put it on a card, sell it. Put it on. I should put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt. I still am going to get a good laugh to the intense shit. Mm-mm. No, thank you. No more. Tig, is Tammy with the wrench in here? I asked, but I don't know. Yeah, I reset the modem. Sometimes you have to. It needs to update or it'll start glitching. Again? God damn it. It could be YouTube. Yeah. Is it okay now? My internet has not acted up once, but YouTube, it's just been, it's Friday night. I forgot. It's Friday night. Oh, absolutely. But let's just be honest, nobody's going to buy into it again. So the performance of a lifetime, I suppose. But it left a lot of people, you know, I don't know, exhausted. There's the word. I don't want to be exhausted from YouTubers. I just don't. You had a rolling brownout and had to reset your internet. Yeah. It's a Friday night, though, and it gets really congested on YouTube. So it's probably... YouTube's been glitching a lot lately. It's been crazy. It's Saturday morning there, Tammy K? Wow. I don't even care how much money she made. Enjoy it. I mean, wow. It's just sad. But, hey, it's a good gig, I suppose. I'm not in that mind space. So, I'm not mad or anything. It was just like when, I don't know, like when Matthew came in here and said, we're going to work it all out, watch Tragic's live, and nobody in his live even had a clue. And we were kind of given a heads up. That was weird. You know what I'm saying? That was weird. And you feel kind of like dirty. You know what I mean? Like, look at all those people like so upset over there in that live stream. And that was like I felt I felt the air come out of all of them. It was something else. Oh, okay. So they did some kind of update on YouTube and that's why there's problems. It stinks, man, because you know, this is our content, and when it glitches, it ruins the whole live stream. You go, they're both sitting back laughing today. Don't know. I guess that's up to every individual to decide. Yeah, it's definitely still watchable. Oh, you mean my live stream? Really? It's not glitching that bad? Anyway. So, yeah, we were out there. My husband is putting like a flash plate on the front of Max. Curtains are hung. The little new dome light, the little click dome light's hung. He needs to hang my Bubba cup holder. I don't think Katie was faking her hurt at all. I really don't. But I think it was exhausting. Like, because there were so many people like, yes, it's over. Just separate yourselves. It's over. It's over. And, and then, 11 hours of, I've been betrayed and all that. And then, ta-da! It was exhausting. Yeah, I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense. Thank you, Archie. That's part of my point. This has nothing to do with feelings. It just has to do with you kind of look stupid. And do you want that? You want that? You know what I mean? Like, in videos, right? Like, when you know the outcome? No. I just was like, yeah. Yes, I seen the thumbnail. Yep. I think those of us with real family and friends and lives tend not to get overly involved with the... Yeah, no. This is my guilty pleasure. That and watching trials and interrogations. Because I'm always going, can I figure this out before the end? Now, I already figured this one out. Remember, I already said it. I was like, he ain't done with her yet. She ain't done with him. It's all passion. What you're seeing is passion. But it was exhausting. Yeah, couples, I don't even get involved with couples in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fighting, well, hope it works out for you. I invested way too much time in a family member that called me to be her sounding, her shoulder, her soundboard. Finally, one day I go, shitter, get off the pot. You're wasting my energy and my days, right? I did. So why would I do that with YouTube? No, thank you, God. Anyway, so I want to have fun. All I want to do is laugh and have fun. I want to make fun of shit. I want to, people do shit on the YouTubes. I want to go, oh my God, this is awesome. I want to do that shit. But I remember being in this corner a long time ago going, yeah, this never turns out well. It always ends up being worse. And I don't want to even get invested in it, right? Now, go mow the lawn more, or mow the lawn and catch everything on fire and, yeah. Or cook food with way too much seasoning and shit, yeah. But like S-Jam, like we laughed watching S-Jam cook, right? But then the next night, damn near need to be taken away in an ambulance. So I was like, I ain't covering that. See, I know when to back off. Yeah, we don't want anyone's toxic energy. Well, I didn't cover Foodie Beauty. She was making me a little toxic with the whole Texas thing and the Cuba thing. I don't know what's going on with Trisha. I don't even subscribe to her. I'm subscribed, but I haven't. Actually, nothing, right? She said she was going to start doing more camping. God, with these people, if they're going to film their lives, why don't they film something fun? We can grow their channels and their life. Her channel's not up. Nope. She took her channel down again. That's why. Because she used to go live 3-4 times a day. S-Jam, yes. He definitely has bad nights, does he not? But, think about it, gal. Look at Shani and Rev, Heather, what was her name? The other Letitia, right? That's the crazy on the YouTubes. Lori Daybell was found guilty today. Boom. I was watching the verdict watch, but she got guilty. Are we talking first degree? Her channel's been gone a week. That's why I haven't had any notifications. See, I don't watch the YouTubes like that. If I get a notification and I go, what are you up to? I'll either go watch it or I won't. Like with Foodie, you're pretty safe, right? With her not doing anything to get her channel shut down. But like Shani and Rev were on a banned channel. MFW's on a banned channel. So they'll take chances. Was first degree? Thank God. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And with Foodie, you're pretty safe. Like, Foodie's not going to do anything to lose her channel. She has her little tantrums. It's cute. She'll show you little things, and you question, what are you doing? Right? Are you in that new place? Well, she is in the new place, right? Somebody said something about she was in her new kitchen. So that will be fun to watch. And maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. We're going to have a catch-up day of what's going on over there in Kuwait. Who's gone for good? Lori Daybell? I seen that coming. What do you think's going to happen with Natter's trial? Anybody? I mean, we're what are we, 6 weeks out from his trial? For him, it's going to go like this. For us, it's going to be like, God, right? And is she going to have to go home? You think he's going to... Do you think he's going to take a plea deal before the trial to leave? Because why did he say, I'm leaving, I'm going to Egypt? Why did he say that? You think he'll take it as a plea deal, or do you think he'll push it all the way to the end? Like, what if he got found guilty and then did prison time and then gets deported? Why would he do the prison time if he could just take a deportation? You think the charges will be reduced? I don't know. Supposedly, there's enough evidence that they may not be able to find him guilty. You think he might take a deal? Well, his lawyers will... I mean, will he take his lawyer's advice, though? Plea deal, deport. Yeah, because why would he say that? Why would he say that? He said that. I played it.
I'm gonna go spray all the
Look at you.
shavings off.
Crap, he is covered.
Dude, you should see it.
You should see it. I see it.
No, it's impressive.
I will look, baby.
Show your people.
You think he's scared? Because he sure is acting tough. You think he's subject to 3 years Egyptian prison for avoiding the compulsory military service? Really? Did people make that up? Is that for real? Do you think that was a made-up story? Because he was 19 working on the ships. You think it's an act? Huh. You don't know anything about Nader? Oh my God. That's intense. That's intense. Deportation can take a long time, though. It could. Unless you do voluntary, then they'll probably draw the papers up right away. If it's a plea deal, I think they could probably expedite that. I don't know, Jamie. All over the world. What kind of people? Like Lori Daybell. Lori Daybell. What about her children? And you ask, how can a man do that to a woman? How can a woman do that to her kids? Oh my God. And then just go off to Hawaii and get married like nothing's wrong. Hi, Charlie's mom. Charlie's mom. Hold on. Are you the same Charlie's mom? Hold on. Is that you? Hold on. Oh, no. Wrong one. Never mind. I hope the prosecutor was sent Nader last video. I don't know. Like, people say they keep sending clips to the prosecutor, like, of the things he's doing online, which I would be quiet as a church mouse. I'd be, like, hiding if I... You know, when you're out there on the YouTubes, like, making threats at people. Who's he threatening now? Missy Moo? What about Gannon and Summer? All that's horrid. Makes me sick. Oh, we had an allergy day today, people. Oh, okay, Sassy Cat. That makes sense. So let's say criminal court and immigration court are separate, right? Can they don't make deals together. Oh, they're separately entirely. He has to pay his debt to Canada. There you are, Tammy. Tammy, I got your package. You sent me these, and you sent me, anyway, they're broke. So I don't know if they were broke when you sent them, but yeah, they're all broke. All the beads were coming off. So is this what you want me to make it out of? Is it, there's not enough for, a 19-inch necklace, though. Or you want the 19-inch necklace to be out of this, and then make a hematite bracelet? I didn't get, there is no letter. This is all I got. That was it. The envelope's empty. That's all that was in there. Was this and this. It was empty. No letter. Did you forget the letter? Welcome to the Old Hags Club! There was no letter. Do you know one time I sent the electric bill, right? Write a check like an old person. Yeah, I got the other stuff. They came in the envelope, or the big white envelope, but nothing came with the necklace on what it was or what it's for, but this. There was no letter in here. And the bag was empty, except for, you know, the other stuff. So I was wondering what you want. You can email me. She goes, be right back. Anyway, one time I wrote a check for my electric, right? And of course, Mr. No Madness was probably distracting me because he lives for it. It's fun. Anyway, so I don't know, like 2 days later, the electric company called me and they're like, yeah, you never signed the check or filled out the amount. So what I did was I started to write it out, put the date in. You know what I mean? I put the date in and then I set it in the envelope with the thing, and then the next thing you know, I never finished it. I licked the envelope shut and sent it. So anyway, so I just brought him cash. I go, rip it up. Just rip the check up. Here's cash. I love Tammy too. So yeah, these are cool. They're magnetic. Like, they're all magnetic. What? I don't know how you could wear a bracelet or a necklace like this. Right? And it stay in any sort of, without going, but they're cool as hell. They're magnetic. I could play with these all day. I kind of have been, but they keep falling off, so I want to lose them. It's cool. They're magnetic metal. Do you have any amethyst like that you make? I did. I ran out of amethyst. I'm putting in an order because nobody's been ordering the bracelets, so I quit spending the money on the stones, right? But I'm putting in another order on Monday for more stones. So I am going to put in for amethyst. I'm going to put in for more of the pink tiger's eye. And I'm going to look at some other, but I'm tired of investing in this that literally just sits stagnant. It really gets discouraging for me. I close it for a while. I'm clicking to see if I have an order anymore. I'm going to shut this down. And then I like to do a big announcement. Stores open. You know, got full inventory of face soap. We got a full inventory of face cream. Like, I like to do that shit. We got new t-shirts, new sweatshirts. I like to do that. And I may do that. Because I got a lot going on this summer. I have a bracelet that I would love to have you string. It came on a wire and the beads are tight. Sure, send them. The letter's still in your purse? That would explain my confusion. I love you, though. You crack me up. Why don't you screenshot your letter, send it to me in an email, and then I'll know what's going on. Love it. Love it. I love that. I love that you're like me. It makes me happy. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing it. The letter's still in her purse. Have you seen the red-bearded YouTuber named the Hair Buddha? He reacts. My favorite is What's his name, guys? What's my favorite hair? Brad Mondo. He's my favorite. And yeah, because like when I watch people doing stuff and I go, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like I know. Do you know that bothers me more than any of these train wreck YouTubers is watching people screw up their hair and be really upset. It's your birthstone. Aw, it's mine too. February. I love Brad Mondo. Yeah. He's funny. He's adorbs. He does very well. But yeah, like I don't react to any of that. There's not very many people that video themselves, you know, screwing their hair up. I think he gets sent a lot of them, and sometimes I feel like they do it now for the clicks and views, like cut their bangs and try the, you know, whatever haircut, and they're just doing it for views. Like it's staged, you know. But no, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Confess your hotness, host. I don't know what that means. And you will thumb up my stream? Well, 102 people have already thumbed it up. Now, if you were like number 247 out of 247, I'd really be interested in what you're saying to me about hotness. You have to walk around like that. Brad Mondo's adorable. I let him do his thing. I think it's fun to watch. But yeah, we're just gonna continue doing what we've been doing, and we ain't falling for no relationship bullshit and getting involved or our opinion anymore. Work that shit out or don't. Don't care. Don't care. Hot flashes? Is that what you meant, bud? Were you talking about my hot flashes? That's a fair enough reaction. What do you mean by hotness? Chirping bird? I like that name. I'm just going to be over here as a chirping bird. And I'm over here questioning you because you're just chirping. I love it. That worked out well, did it not? Yeah, we're going to keep it. Yeah, keep your relationship offline. I ain't falling for that shit again. But we're still going to have some laughs and shit. Nothing's going to change. The tattoo fails. Yeah, they're cool. Oh, still chirping. All right, chirp, chirp. So anyway, wouldn't take much for me to try that butterfly cut. Yeah, the butterfly cut works out for some people. And let me tell you who it works out for. It'll only work out for people with coarse, at least medium to thick hair. If you did that with fine hair, oh yeah, that ain't gonna work out for you because that's pulling it all forward and doing a blunt cut. It will, with fine hair, no. But please, somebody do. Have you noticed all the people that it turns out really cute on? They got medium to coarse, thick hair. Right, because you can hide any mistakes in that hair. Not fine hair. Fine hair shows everything. Every little thing. It's like yoga pants, okay? You see them on some adorable girl with a Brazilian butt and a skin-tight ab, and you're like, oh, I want those pants. Well, sweetheart, if you don't have a Brazilian butt and rock-hard abs, we already know what you're going to look like. They're not meant for everyone. Just because they're comfy doesn't mean you should wear them in public. You won't see me in those pants. No, And we've seen all types wearing them, right? And the waffle pants. Come on, girls, stop. Those are facts. Same with haircuts. Just because you see somebody with thick brown or black hair that's just stunning, right? Or at least medium thick. Now, get somebody on there with really thin hair, fine hair, bird feather hair, and have them do that cut. I'll confess your hotness. You spell hotness wrong, but it's all right. For you this time, you're kinda hot. Kinda? C-K-I-N-A. There, now I can thumb. Well, thank you for thumbsing up the stream, Chirping Bird. Love you. I'll take it. I'll take anything at this age. I had fine hair. Cut it wrong in the back, and it'll show in the front. And women with fine hair, bangs are not your friend. They're not your friend ever. We can still see your forehead because your hair is fine. It will never stay beautiful like a girl with thick hair. Her bangs just lay in a swoop. But look it. This is what I'm talking about. Why do you think I don't have bangs? It's not because I'm proud of my lines on my forehead. It's because I know what they'll do. It is bad. It is not my friend. You end up pinning them up till they grow back out. Yeah. No. You can tell. You'd have to pull it all the way back from here, and then guess what? You got a mullet. No. Because that hair you pulled from back here and brought it forward to make bangs, guess what it's going to do? Your hair is naturally going to go over here, still going to split, still going to see the forehead, still going to look stupid. Only certain people can pull off bangs. Thoughts about a center part? It's really up to you. There's times I do center parts. There's times I do, a little... See, I have a widow's peak. So there is no such thing as a center part on my head. I've even shaved off the widow's peak before. And let me tell you, when that grows in, that's real attractive. It's like your armpit hair, right? It's just a shadow. But, I don't cut my widow's peak anymore. It breaks off all on its own. So it gets its own haircut. Always does. Because like I said, I sleep with my head on my pillow. Can I tell you what I did yesterday? So yesterday, I'm distracted by Tiggs. Per usual. Tiggs, tell the people you distracted me yesterday. He's all pissed off. Anyway, I'm in the kitchen. I went and got their water bowl because I moved their water bowl. I brought the water bowl and the food bowl in the kitchen, right? I'm cleaning out the water bowl every single day, people. Dawn dish soap, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it. Put some filtered water in there for your pets because they have slime on their tongue and it goes into the water. You must clean this every day or they won't drink it. Anywho, well, at least my princes. Anyway, so I went to go and fill the dog food bowl and he was like carrying on in my kitchen and I just turned around to bend down to put the bowl in the bag. My head right here hit that countertop. Right between my eyes. You don't see the lump anymore. You can still see a little line. Oh yeah, just took myself. Damn near just sliced myself in half. And so later on, my husband goes, you want to go out to eat? And I said, no, I really don't. He said, why? And I said, yeah, I'm going to wait for that to go down. He goes, good God, what'd you do? I did. I went, boom. And then I'm like, ay. What? And I'm like, ow, it's still sore. Yeah, right there. Right on the edge of the counter. Honest to God, I'm like, well, that's one for the books. I should write all this shit down. Someday I could share it. You would definitely do that? Yeah, I hurt myself a lot. Matching. 2 different appliances and they're matching. Go figure. And I live in a haunted house. And do you know how many times I'll be at the top of the staircase? Because, dead time wakes me up at 3 in the morning to go pee. And I'll be at the top of the stairs and I'm like, in my mind I'm going, any of you MFers push me, it's on. Even though I can't see you, don't push me. I'm old down these stairs. Straight shot down. So sometimes I really hold on. Because you never know. We've heard the stories. I think that. Because I've had, my closet light come on out of nowhere and stupid shit. But it doesn't bother me. It's just like you hear the stories and you think of them right at that moment. Like, I'm at the top of these stairs in the dark. In fact, I got to change the batteries in those little lights, the motion lights I put up. I burned my foot, spilled boiling water on it, and tried to take my sock off right away, and my skin came with it. Oh, my God. I was burnt by a doctor. When I was 11 years old, scarred me for life on my foot. For life. You probably won't. Yes, I gave myself a pedicure, by the way. You can see it. Burnt the whole top of my foot. Scarred for life. Who's being rude? Who did we time out? I didn't even see a timeout. I didn't see a timeout. Did somebody get timed out? Didn't show up on my end. Maybe it's somebody that has me blocked because I didn't even see them. Who was it? Yeah. So shit happens, you know? Changes you forever, right? Like, I ain't afraid of the boogeyman. I've done met the boogeyman a few times in my life. I don't fear the boogeyman. I would fear what I keep calm inside than I would the boogeyman. Who was it, Thunder 420? Because whoever it was has me blocked from reading their comments. Because when you timed them out or whatever you did, I didn't even get a notification, which means they got me blocked on some end. Who was it? I just scrolled all the way through and saw nothing. Always wear jeans when you're on a motorcycle, folks. Yeah, and some good boots. Some really good boots. Oh, the chirping bird? What did Chirpin' Bird say now? I'm sure Chirpin' Bird wasn't here to be nice to me. It's okay. Whose hotness? I don't know. My mom said the living is what you need to worry about, not the dead. That's the truth. Like I said, I done met the boogeyman. And I have escaped the boogeyman and survived the boogeyman. So... hotness guy, that was Chirpin' Bird, right? No, they just wanted to chirp around. Yeah, let them chirp. They were young. I could tell by the spelling. So anyway, this week I've got Teemu coming in. But I've got so much stuff. Was it getting naughty? And thank you, 420, because that's important in our chat. We have to monitor that stuff too. So if it's going to get, it's inappropriate, then you did the right thing. And that's fine with me. That's fine with me. So yeah, I got some more Teemu coming. I've had a lot on my plate this week, and I'm hoping to get, it's just so much. It really is so much. And I am sad about my store, and I might take a road trip, close it down, and take a road trip. I'm thinking about it. I really am. I don't know. I feel like my store keeps me here. I got to do this, I got to do that. But I've sat here at least 2 good weeks and gotten three sales, period. And every sale is important. And now I just feel like we're at a point where, maybe I should just shut it down for a bit and take a little road trip I've been wanting to take. I think I might. I just been like, I've had so much stuff like in the background that I've like been dealing with. Like I've had to worry about in real life and when you get older, like some things, kind of pile all on at once. And you're like, take that road trip. I know, but I don't even know if I'm ready to take a road trip right now because, like I said, everything's been so like this that dealing with the construction and the traffic is not a calming moment on a road trip. I need to be at peace before I get in the car and want to go deal with that shit. You're going down on your dream vacation, 2 months. Good for you. Yeah, and I'd rather take a road trip with Mr. Madness than take off by myself. I'll be going by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to get Max done. And then we have the option to just get in there with the dog and go somewhere. I kind of want that. Yeah, chaos. And chaos always dies down. We're not talking about YouTube stuff. We're talking about real life. And I handle things very well. It's just that it was quite a bit piling up. And then I just got to the point where I was like, okay, all right. Maybe it's time to get out of here. Because we're talking about, as soon as we get this done, I think we're ordering, I think next week we're ordering the lithium battery, which is all we have left. I can't wait. He just took it and gave Max a bath. It looks so good. I'm going to do a video. There comes a time, girl. Yeah, absolutely. I know, because I'm really good at going, you know what? It's time to go do something. And summer's over. Or, I mean, winter. Winter's over. Please don't leave us. Oh, no, no, no. That's why I have No Madness Reaction channel for the van stuff. And I have members only for my private life. And these people pay me monthly to take them places, right? Or show them things, and it's time. My members are due. They are due. They're due. This is what they're here for. And they love our little, they love the things I do in private life. Because it involves other people. That's why I don't put it on my channel, because honestly, no. No. Not going to do it. So anyway, I'm going to go make a video because it's a beautiful time of night. Listen, we want to take Max, go open up the awning, and I want to film it all. And I want to finish this video that I already have started with the rack on top. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go drive Max somewhere so we can spread out the awning, because we have neighbors now, so our cars are all lined up. There's nowhere to open the awning. So him and I are going to film this shit. And I'm going to get this up tomorrow. I want you guys to see. It's incredible. He is just so amazing at the things he can build. Yeah, I'm going to go hang out with the hubby. He's back now. He had run to get some steel. He had run to wash Max, and I think he's getting ready to wind down so we can hang out. We've been outside hanging out all day, but it started to rain. I came in, and I just wanted to explain to you that when I ever have a change of heart or a change of mind about things on my channel, or I want to apologize or say, hey, I didn't mean to trigger anybody that's going through recovery, watching somebody, do things like that, it can trigger people. Even these eating disorder people can trigger people. But more than likely, it would be like SJAM or MFW that might trigger people that are recovering. And I want you to know, I do care about you, and it matters to me. And I'm not just going to put stuff on my channel just for clicks and views. I just deleted 6,000 views from 2 videos. So it don't mean that to me. What means something to me is when something don't feel right, I get rid of it. All aspects of life. If it don't feel right, I get rid of it. If it's not bringing me laughter and sunshine and entertainment, I get rid of it. All aspects of life. I almost drove my car to the car lot and said, show me something better. You know what I mean? Because there's just things about my car, but I don't want a car payment. So I didn't do it. You're going to watch another old classic? Good for you. You know what one of my favorites is? Now here, go figure this out. I'm a reaction channel. Guess what one of my favorite things to watch is the Science Theater 3000, right? Have you ever watched it? I don't know. I think they do have it on YouTube. They might. They got it on other apps. Oh my God, you stupid thing. Yeah, Science Theater 3000. This is, like, you want to laugh? These are old B movies that are absolutely horrible. Mystery Science Theater 3000. You love that, Shady? Yeah, we're tuned in. So I'm a reaction channel, right? And when I watch these old B movies that are absolutely horrible, and these 3 sit there and do reactions, that's my favorite thing to do, is laugh my ass off at reactions. So if you've never watched Mystery Science Theater 3000, you are in for one hell of a fun Friday night. And that's the truth. It's hilarious. The way they react and make it funny, that's just my personality. That's how I think. That's how I live. I do it with real life. So that's why I do it on here, because it's just who I am. It comes natural. I want to see Book Club 2. The first one cracked me up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Chemi Girl, go watch it. They're funny. That is some funny shit. Because the movies are horrible. And they make it absolutely wonderful. Like we do with Foodie Beauty. Right? And other people. All right, guys. You have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful Friday night. I want to go film some stuff. I want my husband to show me what he's accomplished. And I will film it, and we will get that up tomorrow on the No Madness Reaction channel. And thank you, everyone who came in, gave me a thumbs up, subscribed, and just really is here honestly, not just for a shit show. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.